Here's an exclusive Spotlight PA investigative report.
I'm Spotlight PA correspondent Mitch Blocker. The cannabis industry is spending big money lobbying Pennsylvania lawmakers. Spotlight PA tracked the money, the lobbying dollars, the campaign contributions, and now we're asking a simple question. What is all this money trying to buy? Governor Josh Shapiro wants to legalize recreational marijuana, and he's asking lawmakers to act.
By doing nothing, we are making Pennsylvania less competitive.
He says legalization could generate more than $250 million a year. Money he claims is currently flowing out of state.
5 of our neighboring states have legalized adult use cannabis. I've talked to the CEOs of the companies right across the border in Jersey and Maryland and New York who tell me that 60% of their customers in those shops are Pennsylvanians.
But Republican leaders are cautious, concerned with public safety and federal law. And behind the policy debate, there's a fight for the profits. Who will get to sell it? How is it regulated? Who benefits? A plan put forth by some House Democrats would create a state-run system. A bipartisan state Senate version leans on existing medical marijuana companies.
There's tens of millions minimum to be gained in this industry. So I talked to a source who was saying, this is a great deal for medical cannabis companies because they're spending a couple $100,000 to recoup in the future tens of millions in this new field.
There's tons of money to be made.
Tons of money to be made, for sure.
And lobbying records show cannabis companies aren't waiting around. Spotlight PA found more than 24 cannabis groups and companies spent over $1.6 million in 2024 lobbying our state lawmakers. Industry executives also poured money into campaigns, including those of the governor and legislative leaders. Why spend all this money? What motivates them?
Yeah, I think because the projected tax revenue just from the first year is about $500 million. A lot of that is one-time licensing fees.
And those licenses, they're limited, lucrative, and highly competitive.
Medical cannabis companies that are lobbying lawmakers just are able to put in more face time. It's all permitted. That being said, I think there's been a lot of advocates for good government groups who are saying, it is sort of pay to play, right? Where the everyday person probably doesn't have a couple $100,000 to spend